e-collar, there's two parts to it. We have the remote and the collar itself. So now to turn the collar on, you're gonna use the red magnet that's on the remote and line it up with the red magnet that's on the collar until the green light comes on. Then when it's fully charged, it'll blink green intermittently to let you know that it's fully charged. It'll start blinking like an orangey color when it needs to be charged, but you can treat this like a cell phone. If it's on or during the day, put it on the charger at night. The ports for that are one here on the collar, right here below the prongs, just a rubber flap, and then one here in the back of the remote. So then, turning the remote on. In the back, there's it is labeled on and off, so you're gonna hold that big button in the back for about 3 seconds until the light comes on. It's blue and then has her what her number is currently set at. To change that number, you're gonna use this die right here. It's pretty sensitive. With just a little turn, it'll turn a lot. So I'll lock it right now at about 10. To lock it, you're gonna hold the dial down for about 3 seconds until the number blinks, and now it should be locked and you won't be able to turn the number accidentally. The other buttons on the remote, the T stands for tone. It's set right now to do a vibration method. So that is just to make sure that you have both the remote and the collar paired. We don't use the vibration much for corrections. So I'll hit the tone, and anytime you hit a button on here, remember, it's gonna light up red. So don't think it's low on battery, it's just because you pressed the button. So this is just to make sure that you turn the collar on, got the remote working, everything's paired together before you put it on the dog. And then the corrections that we do involve the S's. They stand for static or stimulation. Our go-to correction is the black S. So that is going to be a momentary static stimulation at level 10, because that's what it's set to right now. It goes up to 100. The red S, if you hold it down, is a continuous static stimulation for up to 10 seconds max. That's your backup. That's if she's really not responding to the momentary. You can hold that for a 10-second continuous correction. And then if you need a boost real quick on that number, especially if it's locked and you need a boost because they're chasing something or their drive is, kicked into high gear and they need a little more stimulation to snap them out of it, if you hold the red and the black buttons, the S's down together, the number's gonna boost by 5. So it'll go from 10 to 15 with just that double press of the black and the red together. So that's your double, your boost.
Remember when you're working on the come command to use his name first, followed by the word come, and an outstretched arm in towards your body, encouraging him to come all the way to you and sit. Correct with the e-collar if he does not. When you start to heel, lead off on your left foot and pat your left leg as you give the let's go command. Correct with the e-collar if he forges out away from you. He's expected to sit when you come to a stop. Correct with the e-collar if he forgets to sit. Remember to release from a stay with the word okay before going on to the next command. You can hold your hand up as you walk away from him during a stay to remind him what you want him to do. Release and praise.